Silent Hill 3 is. Come on. Oh, there we go, finally! It was a little off, but. Oh, I definitely enjoy them all. At least everything. 2 is my favorite, I'll put it that way. 3 I've beaten maybe twice. 1 I've beaten twice. 2, I just love this one. Also, if you guys are interested, my friend is also streaming. His username is Nuffable, Nuffable. He's playing Mega Man at the moment. Tell him PT Dave sent you if you go and visit his channel. But all the Silent Hill games, they're just, at least everything through 4. 4 was obnoxious and like the last decent one. Everything else, yeah, just do justice. Oh yeah, I played this on the PS2 as well. Way back when, and the first time I played it, I was probably like 13 or so, and I got to the first spot where you're about to fight the Pyramid Head, and I knew something was coming up, and it was like, I don't want to go to the next room. There's so much ammo everywhere, I just don't want to go to the next room. And I finished the fight on the first try, but it was like, oh, just broke into my nerves. The ending also to this like really makes you choke up a little bit. It's just so sad. I got the in water ending the first time, and it's just gets to you. Also, I really need to consider like binding a new key to my quick save, because this spot where I'm trying to skip over picking up the wooden stick is just killer on the thumbs. Maybe I'll like just poke somebody's eye out real fast one day. Just have thumb muscles. They really do, like, you can kind of notice after Silent Hill 3, Silent Hill 3 is the first one where they really had the sexy nurse, and they went crazy with it. And that part kind of frustrates me. It's like, this isn't supposed to be like a super sexualized game, and they're turning it that way. Silent Hill 3 was good. I'm not saying it's not. But after Silent Hill 3 is when like they just kind of, somebody got their hands on it that really shouldn't have had their hands on it. Why? You don't need to throw boobs in every single thing. Like, this game is supposed to be dark, and when you kind of ruin from the point when you just over sexualize it. Like, in this game, there's like some sexual references to it, but they're never like thrown into your face, and they're kind of hidden in meaning, at least in my opinion. Silent Hill 4 was probably the second one I ever beat, and I had bought it for the PC, and I got real frustrated with it. It was like the ending was just killer. I've not played Origins. I've considered getting it in some format, but I really have a hard time with anything beyond Silent Hill 4 really to watch or even to stomach. It's just the stories are just rinse and repeats. Like Silent Hill 4 with the mentions of Alessa and trying to be a alternate method for what could have happened, fine. Like I'll buy into that. But everything is supposed to revolve around this town, and mostly like around Cheryl or Alessa. And even then, like James is called to this town because he's done something wrong. Everybody in this game has done something wrong except Laura. And she's the only one who doesn't see the monsters. She's just looking for Mary because they were friends. Like James even makes mention at the end, or not at the end. He's while he's in the hospital, he like, I can't believe you're not hurt, and she's like questioning like why should I be hurt? There's nothing around. Hello, Dimitri. Alright, I'm assuming if I butchered your name, I'm sorry. I tell all my students that it's like I'm terrible at that, or at least pronunciations. I'm sorry if this is really loud. I really should turn this down a little bit. Alright. What's the temperature like out in Russia? I also forgot to do a spot, so I'm going to do it right now. You've never beaten this one? I've beaten 3. I've actually beaten them everything up through Homecoming. Minus the Origins one. It's the Downpour one. I can't bring myself to beat it. It's just a little too ridiculous for me. I really enjoyed playing PT though. That gave me some really good hope for the game. And I know everybody says that, but it's like it was a really the last good hope for it. And then shortly after they did the whole pachinko game, it's like how many wrongs can you make? Yeah, PT, the first time I went through it, I tried my best to beat that without any help. And I finally got stuck at the end trying to beat it. And got so frustrated. And I started reading into like what the developer was trying to do with the game, and finally like started reading into how to beat it, because I had spent hours upon hours, and it drove me nuts. And I finally figured it out. Like, you have to have a headset. Like, there's just no way around it. You have to take those 10 steps at the end, and then you have to make the baby noise, or make the baby make a noise. Then you yell on this thing for a good 10 minutes with whatever you want to play. Thanks for the follow. I also can't tell who followed, so I'm sorry. I thought my chat window would tell me. Yeah, but it was definitely a creepy game. Like, there's a lot of things I still feel are unanswered. Like, I want to know what the heck is going on with the baby. Obviously, the guy killed his wife, but it's just so much creep factor in that, and there's not enough lore built into it as it is. Well, thanks again. What do you like? Oh, the soundtrack is great. Every once in a while, I've got my favorite Google Play music, and I'll listen to the soundtrack on there. I'll have it downloaded to my phone, and I'll listen to it on my way to work every once in a while. Uber creepy factor on that one. But they spent a lot of time in just the audio for this game, and they don't make games like they used to. Like, my friend and I today we were talking at looking at some old video games, and so they just don't make it like they did. Everything's about the DLC and blah blah blah. Like, I understand you need to make a buck, but you don't need to pinch me dry. Like, especially when you're reusing half of the same stuff. Did I screw this up again? Yes, I did. I took the wrong. Brain didn't go left. Yeah. You can friend request a lot of the old Silent Hill developers, and they'll accept it, and they'll post some cool stuff every once in a while. Like, I had friended Guy Seehee, and that was probably the coolest part. Like, he responded and said, "Hello, David," and posted a picture of his face from the beginning, except it was his real face. It's like, so creepy. Awesome. Wrong turn. Oh no! Oh, I didn't know it made that noise. Well, nice to meet you, John. I think I need that ammo, but I'm still gonna grab it. I made a couple brain fart mistakes so far in this run. And I've definitely done this in a much quicker time frame. I did need that extra one. Cool. One of the things I'd like to do after I get this one down pat is start learning Silent Hill 1 better. I was trying to learn it for a little bit, but I just didn't have enough time. I was trying to get it right. Things are running kind of slow and choppy. It's weird. I'd also like to do like a really slow run of this, going through all the dialogue and all the items and whatnot, and see if I can't make a good run out of that. I might have to do it with the PS2 version though. I don't have a PS2. I still have a copy of Silent Hill 2 for PS2 though, around here somewhere, like all legit and whatnot. It was the greatest hits version. If I remember right, it also included the extra Maria subquest thing. The original one that came out, that's not the greatest hits, I know did not have it. I do need to get a hold of a PS2 though. I would love to have an old PS2.
Did you find the lady you're looking for? What's her name? Mary?
I know they're not too expensive, I just need to take the time to buy one. Time to get to the hospital. Now, the hospital's the one I've been working the hardest on to get down right. And I think I'm doing pretty good on lowering my time. I've been able to cut my time down by like 10 minutes. And but every time I've done it so far, with my time drops, the game's frozen up on me, and it's driven me nuts. It's like, I'm doing so well, why do you hate me? PS2 is definitely one of the good consoles. I used to play the Silent Hill 2, the original Devil May Cry. That was a great game. I used to play that every day, and I would try to go through it in an hour. I wasn't like great at it. It was just fun though. tried to get purple bulky. I should actually change my splits up to be the individual keys. I got a PS3 and PS4 as well. The PS3 I don't turn on so much anymore. The PlayStation Plus stuff, they need to do some work on it, or like every once in a blue moon. I was talking about this just actually the other day. 7165. The games just aren't always worth a damn. Like, I don't play a whole lot of games online. Probably the only one I do play online a whole lot is EVE Online. I've got a couple of characters on that with a combined skill points of about 200,000. Oh, no, 200 million, sorry. 200,000. Definitely a much different number. It's like anybody can have 200,000, that's nothing. I remember the first time I went through this game, I had no idea at the roof that Pyramid Head was going to knock me down, and I had just healed up and wasted up a bunch of little health drinks, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just wasted all of this and just wrecked. There's a 4624, maybe that's a 5. I'm gonna go with 5624. What do you guys think? Oh, you jerk. Alright. 5, 6. Nope. Alright, 7165. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that. Thank you. Like, I've had a couple of the numbers, like, I would just struggle with. Just stare at them for a while and ask people online, like, what do you guys think this is? And it's like, some of them are just not intelligible. And it's always just one number, so you can always flip through it, but it's like, I don't want to flip through it. I am from the U.S., from Michigan. It's the state that looks like a mitten. might be too big if Donald Trump wins, in my opinion, or for the presidential election. I'm actually kind of curious what other countries think if they follow the U.S. election at all, what their opinion is. Yeah, everything, in my opinion, if Donald Trump gets elected, not only will he be one of the worst presidents, but I think we'll also end up going to war or going back to war over the same stupid stuff that we were before.
James.
But who knows? Maybe he could be a great president. I just doubt it. You know. I need to count. Although we haven't officially been in a war in a very long time. A friend had pointed that out to me. Is like you would ask anybody else if we've been on a war on terror, blah blah blah, but we actually haven't formally declared war since forever ago, which I thought was kind of interesting. So far, we're doing really good. One of my other good runs that I had, I actually screwed up by not having enough ammo for that boss. And it's like, I've cut off like 10 minutes, and it's a good run from beginning to end. And it's just ruined. Yes, I am a teacher. At least this will be my last year teaching. I teach computer science for C++ and Java, and computer repair and networking. It's a fun job. At least it has its fun moments. There's a lot of work. It's a whole lot of work. And you spend a lot of time trying to figure out how to, what? I really screwed up a split. I think I hit the space maybe once too many times. Oh, I guess I didn't screw it up. It just looked like I did. I didn't read closely enough. Alrighty. We're at that halfway point, guys. We're already on a route to being my personal best run. If I can get under an hour, I'd be pretty happy with that. Where like the hospital, I've been doing some hard work on trying to learn that route pretty quickly. Prison is going to be the next big thing that I have to start like memorizing. Hopefully not epically fail. What would be really awful right now is if the game froze up. And I'm really hoping it doesn't. It's been doing that lately. Something on the left. Next one on the right. Such low visibility right now. Scoot up a little bit closer for this part. The main players in like politics, like I get everybody has like their own personal agenda, and when it really comes down to it, you have to look out for yourself. Like in politics, though, we elect people to represent the people, and even then, they take it and use it for personal gain, looking out for themselves, even though I think pretty much all of them have their own well-being looked out for already. What do you mean? I think I screwed this up. What's wrong with this? Yep, I screwed this up. It's not responding. Crap. really annoying. Can you clarify? I'm sorry if I misunderstood. There we go. Yeah, do you know how this... You said you've never beaten this game. Do you know how it ends? I don't want to spoil anything for you if you have beaten it. Well, I'll tell you if you want me to, but if you don't want me to spoil it for you, and I'll just sit through some of the cutscenes if you want. Because I don't mind the cutscenes; they don't detract from my in-game time. Well, so the main character killed his wife, when it really comes down to it, or at least attempted to. You could speculate whether or not his wife is actually dead. In my opinion, he did not kill her. He just did a terrible job at trying to. Later on, at the hotel at the end of the game, you find a tape that's kind of blurry, but you see him smothering his sick wife with a pillow. And he doesn't remember that he had done it. And Pyramid Head is supposed to represent his guilt and his own self-judgment. If you ignore some of the drama factors of it, there's a YouTube channel called Twin Perfect, and they did a series called The Real Silent Hill Experience, and they go really hard in depth of Silent Hill in terms of lore, where a lot of the things came from, possibilities of where things meant. And probably the best part about it is that anything that they do quote for their facts comes from like actual quotes or things inside the game. It's really worthwhile to watch. Like, if you've got like spare time to kill, you'll learn a lot about the game, and I think more than anything, learn to appreciate some of the finer details that they put into the game. Especially like Silent Hill 1, there are so many references to like Stephen King and a lot of other horror movies that I didn't even realize. But like, everything is built off of those movies. Like, Team Silent took all the best parts of the game and just made something great. It's called Twin Perfect. TWINPERFECT. If you did a Google search for the Real Silent Hill Experience, it'd probably be the first result. It's definitely worthwhile. Twin Perfect. Perfect. And I think I glitched the game again. Yes, I did. Great. I apologize for it being a piece of junk at the moment. It's not going to affect our time too terribly much. That guy, when I first played this game, freaked me out in what he was saying. He's actually saying ritual. Apparently I didn't need to go back that way, so that kind of sucks. Hi, Yodi. I knew I was forgetting something. It's not bad, it's not great either. I can definitely do better. First time I played this, I totally thought there was going to be a boss fight right there. Get out of my way. Don't you see I got places to be? So I might be pushing hard into trying to get the sub-hour. I might get under an hour 15. If I thought I could do this without the rifle at the moment, I probably would try. But I don't think I can. More jumping. Baylor doesn't know this, but there's like hours upon hours of the real Silent Hill experience to watch. Don't need this, but get it anyhow. What I should do with my split tool is make it output a map based on these section. cut down a little bit of time on that from the first time for my other personal best. Welcome back. What'd you think of those videos? Yeah, there's a lot of them. They did a really good job. Probably the worst part about those is that there's a guy on those who goes by Fungo, and there's some kind of drama that goes on at some point between them. And I don't know who's right or who's wrong, but it's a little obnoxious. So if you go through and watch it all and like do a little bit more investigation on them, like just prepare for that. Yes! Alright, I need to figure out which one of these is the arson. Swindling, thievery, arson. I didn't think that skip was going to work. This is the first time I accomplished that particular skip. Oh, with Resident Evil Remastered, graphically, yeah, great game. I don't like that they changed the map. I would have preferred if they would have kept the map intact and just upgraded the graphics. Like a lot of games, you don't need to touch anything else but just up the graphics. That's all you need. Now with Resident Evil 2, when they come out with that, I hope they keep with what it was. I really like the old Silent, or like Resident Evil. It was a stupid game and kind of set the genre for everything else. And it was fun to watch. I enjoy watching people play Resident Evil, the original one. Especially if they're doing a long run through. It's worth it. It's such bad acting, but you know, it's a good game. I don't need any more health. I'm good. They did a Silent Hill 1 remaster. There's so much that can be improved. Graphically, that game, like, they did a lot of interesting things. Like, the reason why the fog exists in that game is to be artistic about the disadvantages of the system. No other reason. Bam! Alright, so I've got 11 minutes to beat the game now. Can I do it? I don't know. If I don't screw up too much, Fast food job. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I actually kind of bugged him out there. He was slapping the piece of meat in front of me, and I was shooting through him, or shooting through the meat with the shotgun. Oh. It is almost 6 o'clock here. Alright, so what I need to do, you get the Little Mermaid thing, I think that's out here. Yep, Little Mermaid. Get the fish key. And the paint thinner. I would avoid downpour, honestly. I own it. It's... I felt like they're trying real hard. Like, to reinvent what didn't need to be reinvented. But it definitely is junk. There's no doubt about that, it being junk. I got up to a point in the game before I just quit trying, where you're got this police car chasing you around the game, and I decided at that point it's just, I got real frustrated, and I just couldn't take it anymore. Alright, what is our magic word? Dose. I didn't like the combat system for that. It could have been avoided. Story-wise, I think it was better than Downpour. I don't need all those. Alright. Put some items down. We might actually do this under an hour. Maybe. It's gonna be close. Real close. unfortunately. Got the videotape that I need. Alright, now Snow White. Oh, my beard didn't start coming in till after I was done with high school, so I was about 18. I had a soul patch going down, and that's all I had. Are you able to grow facial hair? Well, apparently my TeamSpeak server finally turned on. I need to get the bulbs. Oh, my beard is mostly because I'm lazy, when it really comes down to it. Like, it's work to trim my beard, and I don't like work. Which sounds terrible, but yeah. Oh, we're so close to being under an hour. That's kind of upsetting. Maybe I was in the right spot. No. If I could shave off like another 4 minutes, I would be fine. Oh, you jerk. I'm gonna have to heal him. Now, those guys are gone. There's neat things about like having certain items in your inventory or certain positions that will cause you. Princess that woke from death. I need Snow White. I think that was Little Mermaid. I need to like memorize these. Fled at Midnight, Cinderella. We're so close. This is amazing. I'm really happy about this run right now. You guys don't even know. Alright, so I'm going to let the video play of James figuring out he killed his wife. This is the video that kind of puts the story into perspective of like him figuring out what's going on. All my students think.
Are you taping again?
Awesome.
Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Please promise you'll take me again, James.
Hello. Thank you, or welcome to my stream. So Laura walks in and he finally realizes what he's done or attempted to do. And this is where you could kind of say Mary is dead or is not dead, in my opinion. Just because it's all blurred out. You don't know if she survived that. You assume she's dead, but you can take what you want from it, I guess. And normally there'd be really sympathetic music going on right now. The music glitches up often in the game, so
Mary.
I turn it off.
So there you are, James. Did you get the letter? Did you find Mary? If not, let's get going already, okay?
Laura. Mary's gone. She's
User
dead.
joined your channel.
Liar, that's a lie!
No, that's not true.
She died because she was sick?
Nope, she apparently does not see the monsters. You can't play
No.
as her, so you
I killed
just
her.
have to assume. But she doesn't seem to realize that everybody else is tortured and sees these monsters or has a reason why they're being defensive or anything like that.
You killer! Why'd you do it? I hate you! I want her back! Give her back to me! I knew it! You didn't care about her! I hate you, James! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you!
She would actually be a great character to make a Silent Hill game around. Like,
She was
you're taking a
always
character that
waiting
already
for you.
exists
Why?
and build
Why?
onto that. Maybe she, because of James killing his wife, she starts to get these inner demons.
I'm
I really like that idea.
sorry. The Mary you know isn't here.
Konami, if you're listening, you take that idea. You give me a little piece of having the idea, but you do that. Watch, I get a cease and desist letter.
Laura, I'm sorry.
Alright, so at this point, everything starts to become broken down. Like the hotel starts to break down. Like as if nobody's lived here forever. we're just going to get slightly over 1 hour. Thank you. If I can drop like 5 minutes every time I do a big stream, I'd be happy with that, at least for a little while. Alright, now it's time to fight the Pyramid Heads. So, a while back, I used to watch a lot of Big Man Japan, and I started playing around with the memories for this, and both Pyramid Heads share a chunk of health. So if you do damage to one, to the point where he starts flailing every time, the other one will start taking that damage. There we go. Scarlet egg. I'd like to know more about the eggs that they have. Pyramid Head is supposed to be an image in James's head of his own judgment, or his need to judge himself. He's not supposed to be human, according to the designer who made Pyramid Head. We just broke an hour. He's his judgment. He's not supposed to exist.
Mary?
On Silent Hill 2.
What do you want,
If you watch
James?
through
I
the
brought you some flowers.
Silent Hill experience.
Flowers? I don't want any
Hey,
damn
big man.
flowers.
How's it
Let's
going?
go home already.
Mary, what are you saying?
Look, I'm disgusting. I don't deserve flowers.
Not much. About to do a PB. Like, I'd have to really screw up hard right now to not get a PB. And then we're going to see if my program works properly with saving all this. I try to, when I get home from work, I don't always have the chance to, though. An hour and 2 minutes, guys. Let's see what the actual thing says. Hour, 2 minutes, 37 seconds. Almost. Ever so slightly above an hour.